Let us now look at variables in shell scripts. The script we developed performs all the steps we needed to do. However, we see that we have the name of the mission, which is lunar mission, hard-coded into each line in the script. Now that's not a good practice for multiple reasons. One, if the script were to be modified in the future to add a few additional steps, you would need to make sure that you use the same mission name on those lines as well. A small typo with the mission name while doing that on any of these lines may lead to unexpected results. Secondly, if we were to use the same script for another mission, then we would need to go through the entire script and modify all the lines of code that has the mission name in it. For example, if we were to use the same script for a mission to Mars, we would need to modify each line in the script to update the mission name to Mars mission. And there are chances of errors during that activity as well. A variable is a value that can vary or change. In this script, the values that can change are the mission names, so we replace the hard-coded mission names with a variable named mission_name. But how do you differentiate a static value from a variable? A variable always has a $sign before its name. In this case, it's $mission_name. We must now set the value for the variable at the beginning of the script. However, remember that while setting the value of a variable, we do not use the $sign before the variable name. Next time we plan to use the same script for another mission, all we have to do is replace the mission name in the first line with the name of the new mission and no changes to be made to the rest of the script. Also note that a variable name may only contain alphanumeric or underscores. So mission_name is okay, but mission-name is not okay. And it is case sensitive as well. So uppercase mission name and lowercase mission name aren't the same. We saw how the value of a variable is set to the mission name. You can also use variables to store the result of another command. For example, the rocket status command outputs the status of the launch as either launching, success, or failed. We can store the output of the rocket status command in a variable and then print a message to the screen using the echo command and replace the variable to display the status of the launch. As you see here, you can use the variable anywhere within a string to show the value as part of the string. When naming variables, follow the best practice of using lowercase only and with underscores to separate words. Here are some good and bad examples.